final balance changes are here, and before heroes come out, I want to see how this affects the meta. And make sure you stick to the end because I'll be showing you which cards you should be upgrading during the season and along with what evolutions you should be getting next. So make sure you stick to the end. Sorry for the low quality images. I just took screenshots off of Royal API. I don't know why the images are so bad. This is in ranked, by the way. I was looking for, I think this is the best to look at right now. There's only a couple hundred people in Ultimate Champ right now, and I don't want to look at ladder because I don't think it's accurate. So this is in rank, and the season started 2 days ago. The balance changes went live then, so we're gonna see how the 2 days have affected the season. The bar barrel went down 3% usage rate and went down 2 spots. Royal Ghost, pretty big nerf. Spawn damage and the guards damage or the soldiers, they just do a lot less damage. I think that the usage rate going down 4% is pretty valid, and I think it might go down a bit more throughout the season. I don't know quite yet, but yeah. The shock chain from the E-Spirit's first nerf. I don't think this was necessary. I think all the spirits are like pretty much in a decent spot. I think Heal Spirit needs a nerf, or a buff, I mean. Yeah, nerf Heal Spirit. But here it is. Baby Dragon Ally Speed nerf. People are just playing it the exact same. The same decks are still here. Rating went down 2 spots. It went down one spot here, but the usage rate went up 1%. So I don't know. Evo Valk, the 0.5 tile radius nerf on the Tornado. I think this was valid. It definitely needed to happen, and I wouldn't even be too upset if it got another nerf. And then the barrage damage of Evo Cannon. This I don't think has taken enough time to affect it too much because only 26 to 34. I don't think on paper it looks that bad. However, this can no longer kill like your firecracker. I'm not sure about your archers, but your firecrackers surviving the cannon, and that's just not good. You do not want to be playing with cannon anymore because it's just not gonna clean up the board. At least not the Evo. Evo Executioner. This one amazes me because I hate this card so much. Whenever I go up against it, I just can't win. I just can't win. 9% hit point nerf, right? You'd expect, oh, maybe a few people do not use it as much. No! More people are using it now with a higher win percentage in a higher spot. And I promise you, this isn't, I didn't swap it. I promise you, this is right. It's incredible. I don't know how that works. I don't know. We got the Magic Archer buff, 8%. I'm not sure. It might survive like log and arrows now. I think that might be the change. I'm not quite sure on that. Anyways, Void, it doesn't really matter. Freeze is now able to take out your Spear Goblins, which is crazy. Like, never expected that from Freeze spell. It used to do 0 damage. So this is a big buff, and I already see it replacing Vines in a couple of decks, which is crazy because Vines is an insane card. Goblin Demolisher, its speed buff doesn't really change much. I think it still needs more. Musketeers, smarter targeting, whatever, however they changed their targeting to like stabbing. I guess it's just better now. So I wanted to look at the last 7 days versus today on ladder, ranked, and ultimate champion. And I just wanted to see how these balance changes affected everything, along with the release of Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. On ladder, this is pretty expected, honestly. You got your Knight, your Witch, your Hog Rider, your Log, and your arrows. Like, this makes complete sense. But if we start looking at, like, the Baby Dragon, 76 here, 90 here, which this amazes me. This is 7 days ago. Today, Baby Dragon is still taking over. I don't know why. For the most part, this is kind of everything you expect in the mid ladder, but it gets a little different. In ranked, Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A, it's the top card pretty much. I mean, it's behind arrows and log, but those are in every deck, so whatever. And again, ranked, the Baby Dragon, it's not seeing too much movement. Along with the Royal Ghost, it's not seeing too much movement. kind of ridiculous. But nerf E-Spirit though, right? Now here's where it gets really interesting in my opinion. Where we took the top 1,000, since there's not 1,000 people in ranked, like I said, or Ultimate Champion, like I said. Some of the cards are a bit skewed. Like, we don't have all the cards here opposed to down here. We have all the cards. Here's what I think could be notable. Crazy notable, actually, is if you're not using cannon, the clean win rate is insane. If you don't know what clean win rate is, clean win rate is the rate of a card against a deck that doesn't have the card. So, if I'm using cannon and you're not using cannon, in the top 1,000, you have a 79% chance of losing if you're not using cannon, which is crazy after the nerf. I think it's interesting that Magic Archer is this high, it received a 16% usage rate. Buff, I guess. Not really a buff, but more people are using it. This number is all these numbers are bound to go down as more people enter, but I just think it's interesting to see what people are using. Evo Zap, that's coming back like crazy in this giant deck with Magic Archer and Miner. I'll show you guys. Royal Ghost in ranked, it's falling down pretty significantly. It was number 5 7 days ago, the Royal Ghost. Today, first day, 42. I mean, again, these numbers are going to be skewed and be a little bit wrong. So you can see what people are playing out of the 121 cards. Here's what ladder's looking like right now. This is 6,000 to 15,000 on this side, and this is 0 to 6,000. And I'm just prefacing this now. I'm gonna help you guys upgrade some cards and maybe build some decks, and this is where I pulled from pretty much, along with ranked and top ladder. We got split lane, dual lane pressure with Diddy Cage and recruits. This is honestly recruits right now in a level 16 meta. They're pretty broken. If you have level 16 cards, it's broken. So that's what most of these people are playing, I'd imagine, being this high up. Royal Giant, it's okay right now. It was busted last season. This season with the Giant coming out that can just sling them onto the other side and the nerfs within this deck, I just think it's not as viable as it used to be. But people are still figuring out the meta. Miner Balloon, Hog Rider, Log Bait, Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A, Evo Zap. Like I was saying, Evo Zap, watch out for this card. More bait. Beatdown. Beatdown's crazy. Again, the Baby Dragon. The nerf wasn't really crazy if you play Beatdown. Still play Beatdown. It's still good. Here's what 0 to 6,000 trophies is looking like. Lots of archers, which I don't like the look of. If you have archers, don't upgrade them. It's a bait. You don't want to upgrade them. Hog 2.6. It's everywhere. Upgrade your Hog Rider. Some E-Giant, some Giant. Giant again, it's going to be busted. Knight again, it's going to be busted. So watch out for these cards. Mini P.E.K.K.A, watch out for it. Some P.E.K.K.A, some Witch. Witch. You seeing a theme, guys? Are we seeing a theme? Witch. Here are the decks that top ladders running, ranked and Ultimate Champion, which is the top 1,000 right now. Here's what everyone's using. Double heroes, or a champion and a hero. Evo Zap is nuts right now. Everyone's running Skarmy, Minion Horde, Minions, Firecracker, all these things that just are really great, especially with an over-leveled Zap. Over-leveled Zap is broken. It can kill goblins and I think minions in one shot, maybe. Maybe it has to be 2 levels higher. But regardless, it's broken, especially the Evo. Here's some more Skarmy, some more Zap, Firecracker, like always. More Hog Rider. Seeing the support cards, some Dark Goblin, some Fireball, some Knight. You know, all the classic things. Some classic X-Bow. If you're an X-Bow player, then fine, upgrade your archers. But, like, don't. Um, Bridge spam. Magic Archer's back in it. It's looking like some bait. I think these are some very viable decks, especially up here. Graveyard's still popular. Hog Riders everywhere. No Earthquake though. Lots of Rocket. Lots of Rocket though. Here are the most used Evos from ladder and ranked. Again, I didn't want to do Ultimate Champion because the numbers would be skewed a little bit. Didn't have enough time for the balance changes to set in. However, some things look very similar and some are very different. Again, here are these Evo Archers. But however, in rank, they're all the way down here. Which, don't fall for the trap. I know they're very easy to unlock. If you have them unlocked and they're high level, use them. Go ahead. If you're going out of your way to upgrade, don't do it. Just don't do it. Evo Valk, Evo Ghost. Even with the balance changes, still the most used Evos. Witch has been nerfed a million times. Baby Dragon nerfed. These are still the most popular Evos, which are crazy, even after the Cannon nerf even. Cannon's still up here. Now if you're asking yourself, what should I upgrade? This is all you'll need for the longest time. These are 36 out of the 121 cards. This is 30% of the cards that are in the game. And if you upgraded just these ones, you could make a million decks. Starting off with spells, Log, Arrow, Fireball, 3 big hitters. You need those upgraded. If you don't have an even level Fireball, you're not killing things like Ice Wizard, Musketeers, E-Wizards, Wizards, all those kinds of things. Your Fireballies, you're not killing them. Along with the Log, you need to have that upgraded. Ever since the Log nerf a few months ago, if your Log is underleveled, it won't kill Dark Goblin, which is a stupid interaction, and a couple of other interactions changed since the Log nerf. So make sure you get that upgraded. Goblin Barrel, mid ladder, just upgrade it. You're throwing a level 15 Goblin Barrel on someone's tower who's like level 13 or 14. Goblins do so much damage. It takes one extra shot to kill them per each level, which is insane. So if you don't have your Goblin Barrel, upgrade it. It's very versatile in log bait decks. Here are the only buildings you need to be upgrading right now. Maybe if you like a bit more beatdown style, you could throw in Cage, but these are the best buildings by far. They're the most versatile and they're always being used no matter what the meta's looking like. Mega Knight, do I need to say anything more? Like really, like I'm serious. Champions, if you have Boss Bandit, just upgrade Boss Bandit. Don't even worry about these. Just literally, Boss Bandit is gonna carry you through everything. You don't need to play the card at all. Good grammar, huh? Something. Your cycle cards. It doesn't really matter which spirit you get upgraded. I wouldn't upgrade the Heal Spirit. Fire Spirit, Ice Spirit, E Spirit. They're all great. Get one upgraded just so it can always connect to the tower. Skeletons, some skeleton interactions change. If you have an leveled skeleton, it can be kind of broken. Like if somebody has a skeleton barrel that's underleveled and it lands on your tower, you can play over leveled skeletons and it takes out like pretty much all of it without taking too much damage. Bats, same thing. It won't kill things that are like one level lower, so it won't kill bats that are if you're underleveled and they have overleveled bats. You won't kill their bats. Same thing with the ice golem. Equal level, it will kill bats and skeletons, but underleveled, the bats and skeletons will survive. Here are your win cons. You don't really need to be playing anything else in this meta. Like how many times did we just see Hog Rider? How many times did we see Giant? How many times did we see Hogs, Balloon, Graveyard, Wall Breakers, and Skelly Barrel? Like come on. These are the only win conditions you need to be upgrading right now. They're the best, most versatile, and they get you better at the game. Here are the support cards. Bowler, honestly, just because Bowler's bowling. Witch, very important to upgrade because if you have an over-leveled Witch, Fireball Log won't kill it, which is insane. Same with Musketeer, Ice Wizard, having these cards over-leveled so Fireball can't kill it. It's very good. Knight, This is an important card to upgrade. Now follow along, because Knight and Musketeer are the most important cards right now. You get them super early on, and they have 3 forms. The regular form, the hero form, and the evolution. What not better thing than 3 in 1 card? Upgrade these cards. Mini P.E.K.K.A because the hero, Valkyrie because the evolution is pretty busted, and it's also always a good option, even without the evolution. Royal Ghost, just get it upgraded. It's one of those early on legendaries. Just get it upgraded. Firecracker in general, you do not want to have this thing under leveled, or else it's going to be dying to log. And it's used in many popular decks, so just get it upgraded. Same thing with Dark Goblin. It's going to die to log. But if you have it over leveled just by 1, it'll survive log. Princess, over leveled by 2, it'll survive a log. But again, maybe, I don't know, I think so. But again, great in a lot of these bait decks, along with Skarmy, great evolution. Also great for support if you just need some surround cards, really good mid ladder. Same thing goes for the Goblin Gang. Minions, they're pretty busted. You saw how many times they were being used at Ultimate Champion. So upgrade these cards. You can make so many decks from them, and it'll just get you through the game the fastest. What Evo should I get next? No specific order. I would do what you already have the highest level, and don't use your Evo shards until you have 6 out of 6. I see many people make this mistake. They'll start putting their evolution shards into 1 card, and then bam, the meta changes, they nerf the card, and it sucks. But now they have 3 out of 6 Evo shards wasted on this card they'll never use. Don't be like that guy. Wait, be patient. Good things come to those who wait, and then you can get the busted evolution when it comes out. But these are the most important to upgrade, I think, and it goes pretty much hand in hand with the last page, opposed to like maybe the Executioner and Baby Dragon I don't think I had on there. But they're still great evolutions. Heroes. Before heroes are fully in the game, you get 1 free hero. This option is gonna be game breaking for you. You need the Knight or the Musketeer. Don't be enticed by the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Don't be enticed by the Giant. Like I was saying, these 2 cards have 3 forms. It's the most versatile thing in the game. And they have the most broken abilities. If you haven't seen gameplay of it, be sure to look at it. Like, it's insane. I think heroes are going to ruin the game.